Hey YouTube! So, lately I've been doing a lot of looking for kind of cool makeup tutorials to do, just to kind of like change up my look. And I noticed that there wasn't a whole lot for like mixed girls and girls who aren't super dark. So I thought it would be a cool idea to start making some tutorials on how to get makeups that you see on like some lighter girls or even some darker girls that you don't think you can do yourself. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. So the first look I'm going to be doing I got from VenusAngelic, and I'll be posting the link to the video below. This look is really good if you wear glasses, and it has a lot of bright colors that will really make your eyes pop, and it's also a great fresh look for spring. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is the final product with and without glasses, and feel free to make small changes based on your complexion, and if you find a look that you like or want to give feedback, feel free to leave responses below. So to start off, we're going to put on some powder. I use an Almay Compact Clear Complexion Blemish Heal in 200 Light Medium. So instead of kind of smearing it around, we're just going to start by kind of patting it on like that, just so it looks a little softer. And I also kind of found that it gives almost like a kind of a porcelain look, and I really like that. Okay. So next we're going to create a base, and for that base I'm using a Pearly White by Sephora. It's called Aspen Summer, and it's really nice and light. And that's just going to act kind of as a base and make the rest of the colors stand out a little bit. So I'm going to take a concealer brush and just swipe some of that in there. And then lightly go around my eye, up to my brow bone, and just kind of straight down. So this next part is completely optional. I just want to do it to make the look a little more dramatic without going too overboard. So I'm going to put on some thin falsies. And to do this, I have my falsies. And because I suck at putting on fake lashes, I have a lash applicator. So I put my lashes in the applicator. Maybe. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my lash glue and just do a thin layer of glue and make it a little bit thicker on the outer corners, so it will stick. And then I'm going to try and get it as close to my lash line as possible without totally gluing my eyes shut. And if there's a little extra hanging off the side, I just like to bring it down, because I find that it makes my eyes look just a little bit bigger. And then just wipe off any excess glue that's left behind. And we're ready to move on. So now we're going to use a peachy vanilla color, and a small tip brush, and really get the shadow on there, especially if the shadow has a tendency to come off really light. Make sure to get a lot, and then just go right on your line, not really getting in the crease. Just on the lid. And then take the same peachy and line about a third of your lower lash line. Now this lighter on the bottom is really going to open up your eyes and kind of take the shadow from the glasses, and even just kind of like the darker on your skin kind of go away. So with that done, we're out of the same palette. We're going to take this kind of bright pink or red and a fine angle brush and put this right in the crease. Putting it in the crease also kind of gives it a little hidden pop, so when you blink every time it's just kind of like, ooh, hey look, not boring. So then, maybe even bring it out a little bit at an angle, just to get a little more of that pop. And then, just a little bit, blend it into the peach. So the next color we're going to use is this kind of dark brown color, and I think it's Mary Kay, and the color is Truffle. And we're going to use the same kind of fine tip brush we used for the peach for this. And this is really the only dark color we're going to be using, so it doesn't kind of bring all the bright down. And we're just going to use this on the outside corner, right where we winged it out. Don't need a whole lot. And for this, you don't really need to blend it that much into the pink or the peach. So lastly, in the eye department, we're going to be using some mascara, and depending on the type of lashes that you have and whether or not you decided to go with falsies, you can use either a lengthening mascara or a mascara more for volume. But for me, I'm going to be using Clump Crusher by CoverGirl, and this one more lengthens my lashes because they're kind of short. So I'm just going to use this and start from bottom and go up and kind of wiggle it on the way up there. Now I'm not going to be doing my bottom lashes, just because when I did, it looked a little weird, kind of clownish, but you definitely can. So now I'm just going to do some finishing touches, and first thing I'm going to do is put just a little bit of blush on. So for me, out of these two, I'm going to do this kind of darker color, just because it doesn't make my cheeks look kind of cartoonishly red, and it looks a little more natural. Just going to blend that a little bit. And lastly, I'm going to do my lips. So for me, I kind of want to make my lips look a little smaller and kind of doll-like. So I'm going to use a nude lipstick, 272, and I'm just going to take this and put it all over my lips. Now, to really get that kind of doll look, I'm going to take a sheer kind of red pink lip gloss, and put it on the inside, going not all the way to the corner of my lips, just ending it there, and the same on the top, and shaping my top lip just a little bit. Without going overboard. And feel free to go over like more than one time, depending on what kind of color you want to get. If you want it to be a little brighter or a little more sheer. I'm going to go for a little more in the middle. And last, I'm going to go over one more time, just kind of the corners of my mouth with the nude lipstick. Overextending just slightly. Get that kind of small doll look. And there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please comment below any questions, and please subscribe and like. Thanks.